and I have not been on, so I've been keeping up with it and everything. And evidently, there was some big event today, and it left this weird Spanish mark in the middle, like right around Fatal Fields, like right about, it's like right here. So as you can see, whenever you die, you actually see that little cube next to it. And if you look, you have this little purple orb around the purple cube. The purple cube, and in that purple cube, you have a mark around Fatal Fields, and the cube's actually moving up. And I've built over it, and as it zaps, it actually destroys all that. So that's real. Oh my god, it just moved. Oh my god, I got that on clip. I clipped it. Oh my god, it just freaking moved, dude. Oh my god, that I just clipped it. I just clipped it too. I clipped it. That thing just moved. Bro! I did not see that coming, man. See, as you can see, if you throw grenades at it, and then, see, now it'll zap me. If you put like this, and then you get back. There's that, and then boom, it zaps. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. Oh my gosh, see, and then it has these little like alien marks whenever it does a little, whenever you die from the cube. And I think that's really interesting because it's like, it leaves such a big mystery. Like we have no clue what this thing is. And what I think it is it's a little thing for season 6. Because whenever you get close to it, you seem to like, because if you stand on it, you bounce off, and you gain shield. So it's really weird. I've been watching videos about it all day today, and yeah, it's left this gigantic mark, and I got it, as you all can see. I clipped it moving in this video, and in here it's kind of bouncy. Then you got that big alien mark in the middle of the floor. And then, alright, sorry about that. There's this little thingy. It's really freaking crazy. Well, let me get some mats, and once I get the mats, I want to know what these little purple bars are, because they appear all over the place. And whenever you're in this, it seems to give you more mats. I don't know, because this is it. I'm in playground right now looking at this. I'm gonna build over this. Hold on. It's really freaking crazy, because I clipped it moving. It's crazy. It's kind of like the hop rock, and I think the hop rocks are gonna make like a comeback, I guess. Something like that. I have no clue. I think they might make like a comeback, the hop rocks, because whenever you jump really high whenever you're around this mark. And I feel like that's gonna have something to do with this little orb, and this orb is going to kind of, these bars, I feel like they're gonna sync up and cause a big gaping hole, and it's gonna strike down on that and spawn the season 6 basically. In 26 days, I feel like that's gonna happen, and it's just gonna keep on expanding. The orb's gonna keep on expanding until, because you can see they're gaping over and in, over and in, over and in. And with it over and in, it's really crazy, because it could be causing, it'll pressure down on this thing and make a big storm, like those lightning bolts. it's gonna strike down on that, I guess, and it's gonna spawn season 6. And I feel like the map's gonna change. It's gonna be a big spawn part right here, and in this area you can jump really high, take no fall damage, by the way. Hold on, I gotta break this staircase.
Did you ever figure?
And then, yeah, so that's really what I think's gonna happen with this cube. Like, I really have no clue what this is gonna be. And you never really know with Fortnite. They're so unpredictable with their seasons, and they always have these little moves, and evidently this cube is one of them. It's different. It's really weird. I'm gonna float down here. I'm gonna build floors over this, and as you can see, it shines through it, and then you can build whatever you want over this thing, but it'll continue to shine through it, and the picture will continue to peer through the buildings. So I really think it's just a light source instead of a I really think it's a light source instead of a I feel like it's a light source instead of like an actual mark engraved in the ground. I don't think it's something engraved into the ground, because if it was engraved into the ground, you could cover it up without anything shining through it. But at the same time, you gotta keep in mind that this is Fortnite. It's not real, so that stuff doesn't work in a gaming world. So it could be engraved in the ground for that reason there, but at the same time, you never really know, because they're probably trying to get it to be engraved into the ground, but they didn't do a very good job with it. Well, they did a good job. Alright, and then, so yeah, that's my reasoning around this cube thing. And I really think that's what it is. I think it's just an engravement. I think it's just something that's been put into the Fortnite world. It's not even an engravement, but you never really know in the Fortnite world. It's just how it goes. Stuff don't happen as they do in real life. So as you can see, I'm actually covering this right now in a bunch of floors, and as you can see, it's shining on the top of the builds, so it has to be a light source instead of has to be a light source instead of an engravement in the ground. It has to be a light source. So with that light source, it has to be something from up there from the rift in season 5. Something has to be calling, basically, and I feel like that is the spawning of season 6. And with the spawning of season 6, you know they're gonna have some awesome crap. So hopefully my thing is kind of makes sense to you guys. It probably doesn't, but in my mind, it kind of does. But maybe in other people's mind it doesn't, which it makes completely sense. Everybody has different opinions. But see, I feel like it's just a light source. Like, I don't think it's any kind of anything. I don't think it's engraved on the ground. That's the one thing. That's what I'm trying to get across here. I don't think it's engraved on the ground. I think it's actually just a light source being shined from above, trying to call season 6. And with this, season 6 is probably going to be alien themed or something like that. And I know it's kind of early to be talking about this, but you never really know. Like, it could be, but that's kind of like my reasoning personally for this whole thing. And like, as you can see, I did a little box around this, so just kind of like explain it better that it's a light source. It's not an engravement. Um, so with that being said, I'm gonna actually, ooh, rift to go. All right, with the rift to go, I'm actually gonna use this to get a above. So there's my box, and as you can see, the light source on top of the box. It's blocking the engravement. It's blocking it, which means it's a light source that's being shined down from the top of the orb. It can't be an engravement, or it wouldn't be shining through unless it's shining upwards, and it's shining downwards because it's brighter on the top than it is in the bottom. It's like enforcing with the actual engravement down there, the mark down there, and it's actually engraving with this. So this is filled with some kind of liquid, which is a kind of a light source, kind of. So it's honestly, all I'm trying to say, it's a light source. It's not a freaking, it's a storm. It's storm, and this is what kills you, and that's why. Oh, my ping 644. Hell no. So with that being said, that's how I explain the storm cube and what I feel like the conspiracy around it is, and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.